bonus on Lyft. The streak bonus. $5 per ride. It starts at 6:15. And it's 5 o'clock in the morning right now. I'm not very excited to be alive right now. I'm not very excited to be working right now. But I did make it. And it's 5:37. So I'll be able to get to Cincinnati in time for the streak bonus. On Lyft, it's $5 a ride. If you complete 5 rides, it's 25 bucks. I can probably do it in an hour and a half or 2 hours. So if I can, and I should be able to, then that'll be over 30 bucks an hour, probably average. So that's exciting. I did have to skip breakfast today so I could get out on time. My breakfast is 1 protein shake, 2 5-hour energies, 2 protein bars, and of course, Chinese gunpowder tea. A necessity for every rideshare driver or any human being who doesn't want to do cocaine but wants to be actively acting like they're on cocaine. Alright guys, so kind of interesting morning. I did get an Uber hit on the filter, and it was to the south, it was to the airport. So that was a 31-mile ride, and then my very next ride on Lyft was about 19 miles north. So I'm like 10 minutes from my house. I kind of just want to go home and say, F this, man. What's this going on? Police, crosswalk in the middle. Can I go? Okay. So I can go. That's good. Anyway, so this next Lyft ride is like 2 miles away. I'll see where it goes. If I go back down south, I guess I'll continue the streak. But if I go north even just a little bit, I'm just gonna go home, man. Like, 2 good rides to start the day, but I'm fucking tired. And if I can't get the streak bonus, I don't wanna be out. If I keep getting 20-mile rides, it's gonna take me like 9 hours. That's exaggeration. So 20-mile rides in traffic is about 30 to 40 minutes. So it would take me like 3 hours to get the bonus, but who cares? Who cares? The whole point of this morning is I was gonna go down to Cincinnati and then do a bunch of quick rides around the city. That's what I was hoping for. Not these long ass 30-mile rides. I guess you can't complain. That's what you really, it's really what you want, but I'm tired, man. I want to go back home and sleep. I can't get my streak. I hit my 25. That's pretty good. Did it pretty quick. That first ride put a big hamper on my plans though, because I was all the way down in Kentucky, so then I had to drive all the way back. But it's 9:30 now, so I didn't start my streak bonus until 7:10. So what is that now? 2 hours, 2.5 hours is what it took me to make the $25 bonus. I took a school janitor 13 miles, a real total bitch of a mom and her kids to a hotel. But the kids were older, they were high school, so they didn't need car seats, and there were 3 of them, and the kids were cool, but she was just nasty to the kids, nasty to me. I feel bad for those kids. Next was one of the hottest moms I have ever seen. She's just dropping her kids off at daycare or maybe preschool. I don't know. They were little kids, but she had car seats for them. And she did it on XL. She didn't have to. It was her plus 3 kids. I guess fitting 3 car seats in the back of a X would be a pain in the ass, so she took an XL. But man, it was a treat to have her in there. She was nice to her and her kids. Just the difference between the one mom to the next mom is just, it was just crazy. It was like unnerving how how different it is, right? One mom was like kind and caring and make sure her kids were okay and just in general nice, and the other one was just a dirtbag. Then after her, I got duped. Picked up 2 girls that I thought were 18, but I dropped them off at a high school. So when I pulled into the high school, I was like, wait, what? It's like, probably shouldn't have taken that ride. I mean, they looked older, so there's a chance they're 18. I was 18 when I was at high school, but they were probably not 18. But I honestly, you know, I might have carded them if they were in a bar, but I thought for sure they were like in their 20s. So whatever. I got duped on that. Good on them. And then I took a finished Tinder date home. So this dude, you know, got the hookup on Tinder. But that was a good ride. It was about 20 miles. And more importantly, it was 20 miles north. So it took me out of Cincinnati back to my house. So I'm like 15 minutes away from my house. And I hit my streak bonus. Lyft hasn't finished processing all of the stuff yet. So I'm still not 100% sure where I'm at. But I made 30 bucks on that Uber ride to the airport, and I'm guessing around 80 bucks on Lyft. So I'm like at $110 now. I'm gonna guess. That's my guesstimate. I'll let you guys know later. And then, you know, so I started at 6, so 3.5 hours, 110 bucks. That's good money. Cause right, in $100 in 4 hours would be 25. So I'm somewhere north of $25 an hour. I have no idea how many miles I've driven. I might have driven over 100 miles already. So, we'll see when I get home. I can look at it. But it's been a pretty good morning. I'm pretty excited about today. All right, see you guys. So I went home, took a real quick half-an-hour nap, picked my #1 VIP Ultra 5-star 100% rating passenger, my mom, and taking her to the airport. She's gonna go check out this job opportunity in Nebraska. Omaha's a cool city for those of you who haven't been there. It's not like the rest of Nebraska, which is just kind of boring. It's a really awesome city, actually. A lot of cool stuff to do. Anyway, so now I'm driving back to the airport where I took my first ride, and see what's on the agenda after that. All right, well, I dropped my mom off at the airport, and I'm gonna be in the wait lot, which I normally just avoid. The reason for that is my mom can't find her driver's license. So if you don't have your driver's license and you still want to get on an airplane, you have to go to like the TSA investigative area, and they go through all of your luggage and then, like, you know, fondle you and stuff like that. And then they have to verify your identification somehow. It's like an extra like hour to 2 hour process. So if you're, you know, they tell you to be at the airport 2 hours early. If you don't have an ID and you need to get on an airplane, you should get there 4 hours early, because that's how long it's going to take. So just to make sure that she gets on the plane, I'm just going to sit around in this stupid airport waiting lot, and I'm going to be a bum today. So I'm bumming it at the airport waiting lot. This is one of the worst ones I've ever seen. So I've been to them in Seattle, Portland, Dallas, Texas, of all places, San Francisco, Sacramento, Oakland, LAX, and this is among the worst. It's funny, I go to waiting lots at any airport that I can, for fun, just to check them out. So if I'm like in an area and I can get to the airport early, I like to go check out the waiting lot first. But it's really small, so that's actually good for people working, right? So there we are, super small. Oh, there goes Lexus. Someone got a Lux, or he's taking an X. A brand new red Lexus. That's weird. But that's the waiting lot, and they have porta potties, which isn't that unusual. But what's unusual about these porta potties is there's a blue one and a pink one. I wonder if that's supposed to be for like a guy and girl, which is dumb because when it comes to porta potties, I just picked the first one. I'm not gonna wait. That's stupid. Also, it seems like everyone self-segregates. So we have a bunch of just regular X cars over here. Then over there in that corner, you can see that there's some SUVs, 1, 2, 3 SUVs and a minivan over there, SUV. And then over here is all the Lux. So you got a Volkswagen SUV black, Lexus SUV black, Mercedes SUV black, and Audi. But not an SUV, just black. And then there's me by myself in this minivan over here. So it looks like everyone's like, it's like high school here. You have the select and black drivers over here. You have the minivans and SUVs over there, and then all the X's in the middle. It's just kind of funny. Anyway, here's my waiting lot. So I have 26 Uber X's and 10 Uber XLs in front of me. And over here on Lyft, where is it? The detail. Oh, view details. There are 8 XL lifts and 21 Lyft / shared. I wonder if they have a Uber pool in Kentucky. That would be annoying. So that's at least an hour wait, probably a little bit longer. And I'm gonna do it because I'm not really working. I'm waiting to see if my mom gets through the TSA checkpoint or if I need to pick her up and take her home. So hopefully I get a text message from her soon, and that way I can just take off. See what happens. As for now, see, I always keep a pillow in my glove compartment, so that way if I'm ever in an airport queue, I can just do this. Yeah. Oh yeah, time for night-night. Yes, sir. Good night. So it's just been about an hour and 5 minutes, and my mom just called, and she did get through security, so she's good. And I'm just gonna wait it out. It's probably another half hour. Not an exaggeration, but see, 1 to 5 Uber X, and also 1 to 5 Uber XL. So whatever, I'm here. I've been here an hour. My mom's safe. I can go, but I might as well just wait the next 10 or 15 minutes. It'll probably be like 10, 15 minutes before I have to go. We'll see. Hopefully I don't go south. It would suck to go south. So, well, I did get the ride out of the airport, and it's north, so I got into Cincinnati, so that's good. That was lucky. And now I just put my destination filter onto the house. Now I just put the destination filter onto the house. I don't anticipate getting another ride. I just probably just gonna drive home now. But that's nice. So, you know, about 10 miles of the 30-mile trip got covered. All right, so I got home, and I sat down and I didn't sit down first. First I went to the kitchen and made myself a beautiful sandwich. Mustard, cheese, turkey, onions, lettuce, tomatoes. No mayonnaise, I don't do mayonnaise. Some pepper, some green chili. And I sat down, and as soon as I put that bitch in my mouth, the wifey has to come annoy me. Guess what she says? Oh, I got a disappointment. I got to do this thing. Oh, I'm going this place. I need you to pick me up here. And I said, what? Let me finish eating first. And she's like, what? I was like, I haven't had lunch yet. So she's like, fine. I'll meet you there. So I'll just wait for you. Now I feel all guilty and shit. Like every bite I take out of this sandwich is, I gotta put the seal on. Now I feel all guilty. Like every bite of this delicious sandwich I'm eating is just like a minute. She's just gotta be sitting there by herself waiting to be picked up. Like I can't even enjoy my sandwich. I can't even eat the whole sandwich. Like that's a guilt sandwich now, you know? I felt bad even eating it. I was hungry though, so I ate it. And got the kid, got him in the car. So apparently I'm not just a Lyft and Uber driver. I am now Dorothy's personal Uber and Lyft driver whenever she wants me to pick her up. So yeah, kind of unhappy about this right now. That being said, I do appreciate that when she needs something, I'm the first thing she thinks of. So I guess that's like a good, like, right, like that's the silver lining in the whole thing. But yeah, so now I'm gonna go pick her up. Nate, say hi. Say hi, Nate. Say hi. Say bye-bye.